ran number 1 is a Shaamit, drawn 11, a 200-to-1 chance with Warren O'Connor riding his first Derby ride. Al Hareth 15-2, Willie Carson. Busy Flight 33-1, Catch Asmussen. Chief Contender 22-1, another one of the many jockeys, 9, having their first Derby ride, David Harrison in the yellow jacket. Classic Eagle is 150-1, Good Name, Alan Mackay rides. Clever Cliche doesn't take part. Double Leaf does so at 12-1 with Johnny Murtock. He's having his first ride. Dushianto, the 9-2 favourites, partnered by Pat Edery, who's worn those colours before. Even Top at 13-2 chance with Philip Robinson riding. Horse that was second in the Potemps 2000 Guineas. Glory of Dancer at 6-1. Olivier Pellier in yellow and blue. He will be. Jack Jennings 20-1. John Reed. Mystic Knight 16-1. Kevin Darley. Prince of My Heart 66-1. Brent Thompson in blue and white. Shaamit 11-1 chance, tipped by Lester Piggott no less. Michael Hills rides. Shantou 33-1 now with Frankie Dettori. Spartan Heartbeat 200-1 chance. Mark Birch paying his first visit to the Derby and walked the course earlier this morning. St Maur's 20-1, Richard Quinn rides. Stormtrooper down to 7-1, Michael Kinnan on board. Tasted a 200-1 chance, Willie Supple, a pacemaker this one. Zaphorum 100-1, Dane O'Neill, an apprentice, champion apprentice possibly this year. He's having his first Derby ride, and so is Alex Greaves. Good luck to her, and well done the connections of Portuguese Lille. A 500-1 chance, but they've paid their money to
Derby. Dushianto is the clear favourite, a solid favourite too at 9-2. Glory of Dancer at 6-1. Even Top at 13-2 chance, has shortened up half a point from 7-1. Stormtrooper and Al Hareth both at 8-1. On 12, Shaamit and Double Leaf. Mystic Knight at 14-1. Showing at 20s, Jack Jennings and St Maur's. And then at 25's Chief Contender, Busy Flight and Shantou. Zaphorum at 66 from 100s. Then on 100s, Prince of My Heart at 200-1. Classic Eagle, Tasdid, Ashane and Spartan Heartbeat. And Portuguese Lille, the rank outsider, at 500-1.
And so they kick away then with a mile and a half in front of them, and a little bit slow to stride was Classic Eagle and Spartan Heartbeat, the outsiders. St Maur's takes a good early position. So too Stormtrooper wide and Jack Jennings, and also in a good position is Glory of Dancer. Not that far away is Al Hareth and Double Leaf racing fast, and Dushianta sitting midfield. And it's Jack Jennings that tows them round the first turn. The green jacket, the light green jacket in the centre, Jack Jennings under John Reed. Then we've got Stormtrooper, look to the right in the pale yellows, Glory of Dancer. Dushianto just being pushed along by Pat Edery in about the 7th spot. Following that one through is the 4 on the inside. Even Top holds a good position. Chief Contender striding up on the outside, and some scrimmaging there, and Dushianta possibly a sufferer. They go through the first half mile, and it's Jack Jennings out of trouble in front. Busy Flight comes through for second. Mystic Knight sitting well in third. Glory of Dancer holds a beautiful position on the inside. Chief Contender out wide. The striped cap of Al Hareth racing well. Then Stormtrooper, St Maur's. Prince of My Heart on the outside. Dushianta the inner. Then comes Shaamit and Shantou. Ashane is well down the pack. So they come down towards the halfway stage, and it's still Jack Jennings running the rail. Busy Flight, red cap, Mystic Knight. Yellow colours pushed along Chief Contender. The second rank on the inside. Glory of Dancer travelling well. Then Even Top just taken back a bit. Al Hareth behind these. Then on the outside, St Maur's. Tasdid tries to go forward. Stormtrooper's going to come wide. Ashan is well down the pack. Spartan Heartbeat is last of all. Portuguese Lille is well down the pack as they begin the descent to Tattenham Corner. Still Jack Jennings and Mystic Knight 1 and 2, with Chief Contender sitting wide on the track third. On the inside, the yellow is Glory of Dancer, then Al Hareth. Then behind these comes Portuguese Lille, belying a 500-1 chance. Then St Maur's and Even Top finding the turn a little bit hard to handle. Dushianta's well down the pack. Stormtroopers on the outside. Shaamit's travelling well on the outer, but down the straight they come. And the green colours, it's Jack Jennings next to the rails. Here comes Glory of Dancer. Red cap, Mystic Knight. Yellow colours, Chief Contender. Here's Shaamit, the pink colours, with a late sweep on the outside of Al Hareth. They've got a quarter of a mile to go, and it's Shaamit who's come through to come and take the Vodafone Derby. He goes into the lead. Glory of Dancer in second. Then comes Jack Jennings, followed by Chief Contender. Shantou and Dushianto picking up wide on the track, but Shaamit going for home. They're inside the final furlong now, and Shaamit has the answers too clear. Here comes Dushianto and Shantou out wide. Then Glory of Dancer, but Shaamit is going to be pressed hard by Dushianto. But at the line, Shaamit wins it to Dushianto in second, and then Shantu, and photo for fourth place between Glory of Dancer and Al Harith, and then Mystic Knight and Jack Jennings, and Ashani, then Double D, Fantastic and Classic Eagle, then Chief Contender and Even Top and Spartan Heartbeat to Forum, then Stormtrooper and St. Moors and Busy Flight, and Portuguese Lil, and last of all was Prince of My Heart. Would you believe it? The whole Derby structure is being rewritten. Last year, Lantara, we hadn't seen that horse before. He'd only won a couple of races at 2, and this time we hadn't seen Shaamit before. But the Newmarket vibes were good. Lester Piggott, no less, told us that his son-in-law was going to train the winner if he wanted to have a ride in the race. That was going to be on number 14, Shaamit, in the colours of Mr. Khalifa Dasmal, trained at Newmarket by Willie Haggas and ridden by Mike.
Phone Derby SP. First number 14 Shaamit at 12-1. Second number 8 Dushi Yantor, the 9-2 favourite. Third number 15 Shantu at 25-1. And some sporting bookmakers will pay out on the fourth, number 10 Glory of Dancer at 6-1. The totes, the win paid £16.60, so slightly better on the tote than SP. The places £4.90, £2.80 and £4.60. Dual forecast £36.50 and the straight forecast £57 exactly. Non-runner was number 6 Clever Cliche. Winner Dushi Yantor in second, Shantu third. Glory of Dance, as we heard from Paul Kellaway, possibly didn't quite stay the trip in fourth place. Al Harith finished fifth for Willie Carson and Dick Hearn. In sixth place was Mystic Knight. In seventh, Jack Jennings, who made a lot of the early running. Eighth, Ashane. Ninth, Chief Contender, who was up there for a lot of the way. 10th, Double Leaf. 11th, Classic Eagle, then Taz did. Even Top, who weakened quite dramatically from halfway. Spartan Heartbeat in 14th. Stormtrooper was disappointing in 15th. Then Forum, St. Moors, Busy Flight, and then the stragglers, Prince of My Heart. And no surprises, Portuguese Lil.